What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So today I'll be doing some car stuff, heading to my buddy Marco's place. But first, before I head down to his house, I gotta stop by AutoZone to grab some supplies. So I'll take you guys along. Set up the car, and while waiting for it to warm up, I have my puppy Bella. She's coming along with me today, my little assistant. So just left AutoZone, picked up some high temperature caliper paint. I want a duplicate color, which was what Marco used on his a while ago, but they didn't sell it at AutoZone. But they had this VHF caliper paint. It should work. It says up to 900°F in temperature, so this is great. So I just got to Marco's place. Gonna do some car show prep. Since car show is right around the corner, we're gonna register for our first car show soon. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jack up the car. The goal for today is try to install some drill and slotted Stoptech rotors. And while the wheels are off, I might just clean it, spray another coat real quick, and then also spray the calipers. So as you can tell, the calipers now is kind of like a grayish color. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it black. So I just bought a high temperature paint. That's what I went AutoZone for. So let's get to it. Pull up to Jay-Z live.
Kind of.
Update. So right now we have all four wheels off the car. So a couple things we're gonna do. So the first thing we're gonna tackle today is installing the rotors. Let me just show you guys some Stoptech drill and slotted rotors. Funny story was I had these things since summer last year. Finally gonna install them. I have to film picking up new parts with Antonio, so he bought these rotors by mistake. They don't fit on his car, so I'm here to check it out. These are Stoptech rotors, drill and slotted.
And then I have the brake pads too for them.
Okay, you see the brake pads? Just bought these rotors and pads. Just bought them from Antonio, so right now I'm just gonna drop them in the car, and yeah, pretty happy. Drill and slotted. So main mechanic is saying that there are bolts, should be two bolts, one right here, yeah, one right there and one on the bottom. So we're just gonna figure out what size, and then yeah, caliper should come off. Hopefully it's not too much of a bitch. So we bust out the breaker bar with a 17mm. Finally got those two bolts off, so let me show you what the bolts look like. One thing you want to make sure is whenever the brakes calipers are out, you want to use like a bungee cord because you don't want to make have that brake line, you know, dangling loose, too much pressure on it. So gonna take a little break from the rotors. It's giving us some problems to get off, so waiting for my buddy Miguel to come by. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna wash my wheels since they're off the car, and I'm gonna go ahead and re-spray paint them. So I'm gonna paint them the same color. Gonna be the same goal, just, you know, touch up the color in the wheels. What I'm gonna do first, now that they're wet, is I went ahead and sprayed some wheel cleaner on the wheels. And then I'm just gonna use a dirty microfiber towel, just wipe it dry. And then once it's dry, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it with a clean microfiber towel. So make sure the surface is all clean and looking good before I apply my paint. So for those of you guys that are curious, these are from Dupli Color. So you can get it at your local AutoZone. That's where I got it from. Or sorry, O'Reilly's or AutoZone. Dupli Color, this is the goal I use, and then a clear coat for the wheels. that I've already cleaned the wheels, I am going to go ahead and mask out my center caps and this, so my valve caps, so that there's no paint on it. And once I'm done masking it out with painter's tape, I'm gonna go ahead and line the sides of the tire with some note cards and then get to spraying. Right now I just went ahead and taped up my center cap and valve stems and used the note parts to kind of line the sides of the tire so it doesn't get on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray paint it now. Miguel pulling up. He used to have a Type R. This is the daily now. Yeah, lower the truck. Damn. Look at that fitment. He's lower than I am. Holy crap. Looking good. HIDs. Got an exhaust too. Fast and Furious house going on right now. Miguel in the low-rider truck. We have Marco's brothers S-Class over there. The OG Lancer that Marco's family used to drive. Seems pretty cool. Min's IS300 to JZ Life. Marco's 370Z that is with the white body off right now. Just cleaning it up. Pretty dirty. And my car is on jack stands. Spraying the wheels right now. After a while, Miguel with his monster strength managed to get the rotors pretty much loose. That thing took forever.
R.I.P. rotor.
So rotors all banged up, but did the job. These are the OEM ones, and these are the aftermarket Stoptech ones. Putting it on, spray some degreaser, make sure to dry it and clean it first, and lubricate it with some oil, I guess. So brake cleaner is best, but if you don't have it, I guess WD-40 works. Quick update, rotors is on. Right now we managed to get the brakes off. Gonna paint the calipers black, so got some high temperature paint. So this will be painted while on the car, since I don't want to bleed my brake lines. And then we have the other part off the car right now. So went ahead and taped up this little black thing on the back. Use some all-purpose degreaser, spray it down with water, and degrease it. So I'm gonna try to remove the other fronts, possibly the rears too, so that I can do all the spray painting at the same time. Finally got the other rotor off, put on the rotor. It's kind of loose right now. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to come around to the other side. Made a little temporary paint booth. So everything is all blocked out because the caliper, I already have the bracket off, which I'm spray painting in the little spot, but for the bracket, if I take it off, I have to repump the brakes and the brake line fluids and all that stuff. So it's too complicated. I'm just gonna go ahead and degrease it right here. Now just wipe it. And then once that's done, I'll just go ahead and spray the caliper paint on. So it kind of rained a little bit, took the wheels inside. And right now that we have both brackets off, the brakes, and the caliper off, we're gonna go ahead and spray paint it black. So let me go grab my paint. We're gonna use this VHT high temperature caliper paint. It's just gonna be black, and once it comes out, I might spray some gold metallizer for some gold flakes on it. We'll see. Been off the camera for a while, getting some work done, but let me show you guys the progress. The fronts, just letting the paint dry. Put about 3 coats of black caliper paint, so should be good. Once it dries, I'm just gonna leave it, put it back on. Same with the other side, the fronts. And then my little paint booth here, we managed to get the brackets all painted black as well, just letting it dry. Then here on the rears, pretty much we're done. I managed to get it loose. The rotors are off. So let me just get it off here. So rotors are off. This side too. So right now we're just gonna put the drill and slot rotors on, and then do the same thing for the calipers. I'm just gonna, mask it all out and spray it black. Oh, and the wheels. The wheels are 3 coats of gold and 2 coats of clear coat so far. So once it dries, we should be good. I'll just keep spraying the clear coat until the bottle's done. Clear coat's almost gone. And yeah, pretty good progress. So I have Marco's custom trunk on his 370Z. Bamboo. Looks pretty sweet. If you want one yourself, you can hit the 6-speed and cop one. They custom made them for any car, so pretty cool. How Marco's doing is the trunk. So he was just cutting down the bamboo for better fitment.
Well, I'm putting like my katanas over there for the show and stuff like that. I have like a stand on it.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking sick.
Same day, but crazy changing weather. Was raining, was cold, now it's hot and sunny. But basically, let me show you guys what I decided to do. So besides spray painting my calipers black, I also use some gold metallizer, Posse Dip, for a little extra touch. And oh man, it's so nice. Look at that gold flake. It's really subtle. I wanted my calipers black, and it is black, but when you look at it from a certain angle, it has some gold flakes in it. So I'm really happy with how it turns out. So right now, while letting that dry, let's check on Marco's progress. He spray painted down all the new hardware to get it red, and he's just putting it back on. So before that was just self-tapping screws, and right now these are actual bolts. Marco had the white body off. He also reapplied this I guess, what do you call it, a lining?
Yeah.
Weather strip, so give it a little accent and protects it. So the other white body pieces are in the garage, but this is the first one that Marco's putting on. We have Min and McGill. They went out to go get pizza, and they're back. I said pizza's on me because everyone's been helping out on the car. Low rider. Pizza delivery is back.
Can you get the sausage?
Ooh, where do you guys go? Domino's?
Yeah.
2 large pizzas.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, we're all excited. Go home. Streets are closed. 2 large pizza for the boys. To some Domino pizza right now. Domino, sponsor us.
Hey.
So I'm pretty happy with the brake calipers. Kind of gold flake. So I just ended up doing 2 coats of gold. I don't want it too gold, so it's just mainly black with some gold flake, the details. So right now what we're gonna do is just go ahead and slap it back on, put the rotors, well the rotors on right now, but go ahead and put the brake calipers and brackets back on. We're gonna do the fronts first and take care of that. Saying that you have to grease out the bolts before you put them back. It's good practice to do it. Glue it up. Alright, so after quite a while, a couple hours, finally got the brakes. Well, brake calipers in it, as well as the drill and slot rotors on, both the fronts and the backs. So good, just gonna slap the wheels on. Big thank you to McGill and Min, Stoptech. Stoptech to me at least.
I know, but I'm just border. I just check soccer.
And yeah, slap the wheels back on, lower the car, and should be good to go. Car is all done. Put the wheels back on. Pump the brakes. So after you put your brake rotors or pads, make sure to pump your brakes. So they already did that for me. So it's gonna end the video here. It's kind of all over the place, but we accomplished a few car show prep things that I wanted to get done. So respray painted the wheels. The new drill and slot rotors are on. And lastly, I painted my brake calipers as well. So again, I want to give a huge shout out to all my boys helping me out. Min, Marco, McGill. Thanks for coming by, and leave a thumbs up, and catch you guys in the next video.